Hey guys, this is 236 Ruben here, and today I'll be ranking the Assassin's Creed hideouts from worst to best, in my opinion, of course. I left out Assassin's Creed Rogue because Shay was mostly a Templar for most of the game, and he doesn't really have a set base. And I also did not include Assassin's Creed Odyssey since Cassandra is not an assassin at all, and she also doesn't have a base. So with that being said, let's get on with the video. At number 9, we have the train hideout in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. The reason why it is so low on my list is because this hideout is so out in the open, which breaks one of the tenets of the Assassins, which is hide in plain sight. Other than that, I like the design of the hideout with the sections being separated nicely and it having everything you need there, from refilling your ammo, getting your costumes, upgrading your gang, and many more. However, this hideout is too out in the open, which is why it is at the bottom of my list. At number 8, we have the Masyaf Castle in Assassin's Creed 1. I know some of you guys might be surprised with me placing it this low on the list, but allow me to explain. It is too out in the open and it allowed it to get compromised several times in AC1 and AC Revelations. Even Altair admitted that the Masyaf Castle was more of a beacon to his enemies, which is why the assassins abandoned it in the future. However, I still appreciate how this was the first ever assassin hideout, and it always gave me nostalgia whenever I visited this game again. But it still ironically broke the hide in plain sight tenet, which is why it is only in the number 8 spot on this list. At number 7, we have the Davenport Homestead. This is also lower on my list due to the same reason, that it is a bit too out in the open, thus breaking the tenet hide in plain sight, just like in Masyaf. However, this was not as bad since the Templars completely ignored it after crippling Achilles, thus leading to the Templars' downfall. Despite all of this, I still like seeing how the community at the homestead grew as we played the game, and the overall design of the homestead was beautiful. I also like how hidden the underground base was, where the costumes and weapons were kept. Overall, I still like this hideout, but it is too out in the open for me. At number 6, we have the villa from Assassin's Creed 2. The reason why it's lower on this list is due to the same reason as the others, and it is that it's too out in the open. This resulted in the villa getting destroyed in Brotherhood. However, despite this, it's a very well designed assassin base, which introduced renovation to the franchise, which I can never forget.
Salute, Ser Ezio! Shall we take a look at the list?
I also love how they laid out the weapons and armors in rooms for you to browse, and I also love the Codex room, the Sanctuary, the Art, Maria's room, and the Target's room. I will never forget how much unique and new stuff that was introduced in this feature. However, the hideout was still too open, which is why it's lower on my list. And at number 5, we have Edward's hideout at Great Inagua. This hideout is more hidden than the rest as the Caribbean Sea is quite wide and vast. I also love the whole layout of this hideout with the entertainment facilities for Edward's crew, which helps with the immersion of the game as it makes it feel more alive. I also love how we have to invest in this hideout, and seeing it grow more fast throughout the game was a wonderful thing to witness. However, I prefer the overall design of the other hideouts, which is why this one is lower on my list. In 4th place, we have Arno's Assassin Hideout. I like the overall design of this hideout, especially the inner sanctum, which is sadly blocked out most of the time. I love the assassins preparing their weapons and them communicating with each other. It helps make this hideout feel more alive. It is also hidden quite well from the public eye, just like it should be. The only reason that it's lower on my list is due to the overall color being a bit too dark, which is not really my favorite taste. However, I still really like this hideout. At number 3, we have the Hidden Ones hideout in Memphis. I really love how this hideout is designed based on the burials from Assassin's Creed 1. A really cool callback. It is also hidden well, which is good. I also love the scrolls which show information that we can find all over the game, plus adding additional information that we might not know of. We can also buy weapons from the bureau leader, which is nice. Overall, I love the design of this hideout, and it brings a lot of nostalgia from AC1, which is why it's higher up on my list. In the number 2 spot, we have the Galata Hideout from Assassin's Creed Revelations. This hideout is well hidden and is designed very well. I also like how the assassins are doing their own things in the hideout, as it helps add to immersion. I also love the amount of sections in this hideout, from the armor section, the weapon section, and the book section. There is so much to do in this hideout, and I love the Turkish feel to it, which is why it is so high up on my list. And finally, at number 1, we have the Tiber Island hideout from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. What I really love about this hideout is how the entire design and colors of this hideout fits the theme of the game being in Rome. I also love the armor section, the sword section, the machine section, and the art section, which is so well detailed. All of this helps the hideout look unique and beautiful. I also like how the assassins interact with each other in the hideout and how their appearance changes as they level up. The assassin ceremony section was also a very nice addition, as it was a joy attending the ceremonies to see your recruits become full-fledged assassins. Overall, I really love how unique this hideout was, and I love the Italian feel of it, which is why it is at the number 1 spot on my list. What was your favorite Assassin's Creed hideout? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comment section. And with that being said, this has been 2367 Ruben, signing out.